If you're planning a trip to Italy, don't just think about Rome. Because Italy isn't one destination, it's a collection of worlds. Ancient ruins, Renaissance cities, dramatic coastlines, alpine peaks, vineyards, and timeless villages. Each place feels completely different, and each one deserves to be experienced at least once in your life. So in this video, I'll take you through the top 10 most unforgettable places in Italy, not just to see them, but to help you feel them, understand them, and know how to experience them properly. And stay until the end, because the last place is where one of the greatest civilizations in history changed the world forever. Number 10. Cinque Terre. Colorful coastal villages. If your idea of Italy is colorful villages overlooking sparkling blue water, Cinque Terre is where that dream becomes reality. Stretching along the rugged Ligurian coastline, these 5 centuries-old fishing villages seem to grow directly from the cliffs, connected by scenic hiking trails, railway tunnels, and the endless horizon of the Mediterranean Sea. Every village has its own personality. Monterosso welcomes visitors with sandy beaches, Vernazza charms with its picturesque harbor, Cornelia sits proudly on a hill above the sea, Manarola glows with rows of colorful houses stacked above the cliffs, and Riomaggiore offers narrow streets that lead down to tiny fishing boats, gently floating in the harbor. Walking here isn't just sightseeing, it's experiencing a slower rhythm of life where fresh seafood, local vineyards, and breathtaking coastal sunsets. Around every corner, another postcard view appears, making it one of the most photogenic destinations in Europe. Skip the car entirely. The train connects all 5 villages in just a few minutes. While the famous Blue Trail offers unforgettable panoramic hikes, visit between April and June or September and October for pleasant temperatures and fewer crowds. Stay until sunset in Manarola, when the colorful buildings glow under the golden Mediterranean light, creating one of the most cinematic scenes in all of Italy. Number 9. Milan, Italy's modern heart. Italy is often associated with ancient ruins and medieval towns, but Milan reveals a completely different side of the country. This dynamic city blends centuries of history with cutting-edge architecture, world-famous fashion, and a vibrant cultural scene that never stands still. At its heart rises the magnificent Duomo, one of the largest Gothic cathedrals in the world, crowned with thousands of intricate marble statues that seem to reach toward the sky. Just a short walk away, elegant shopping galleries, historic cafes, and lively piazzas create an atmosphere where tradition and innovation exist side by side. Milan is also home to Leonardo da Vinci's legendary masterpiece, The Last Supper, reminding visitors that this modern metropolis has played a central role in shaping European art and culture for centuries. Whether you're admiring contemporary skyscrapers or wandering through historic neighborhoods, Milan constantly surprises with its energy and sophistication. Begin your day at the Duomo before the crowds arrive and climb to the rooftop for spectacular panoramic views over the city. Reserve tickets for The Last Supper well in advance, as they often sell out weeks ahead. In the evening, head to the Navigli district, where charming canals, outdoor cafes, and local restaurants offer the perfect setting to experience Milan after sunset. Number 8. Lake Como. Luxury meets nature. Nestled beneath the towering Alps, Lake Como is one of the most breathtaking destinations in Italy, where peaceful waters reflect elegant villas, colorful lakeside villages, and dramatic mountain peaks. For centuries, artists, writers, and travelers have come here seeking inspiration in its quiet beauty, while today it remains a favorite escape for visitors from around the world. Every village along the shoreline has its own unique charm. Balio enchants with flower-filled streets and stunning lake views. Varenna invites visitors to slow down along its romantic waterfront, while Menaggio offers a relaxed atmosphere surrounded by spectacular scenery. Ferries glide across the crystal-clear lake, connecting picturesque towns where every corner feels like a painting. Whether you're exploring historic gardens, enjoying authentic Italian cuisine by the water, or simply watching the changing light over the mountains, Lake Como offers a sense of tranquility that's difficult to find anywhere else. Skip driving whenever possible and use the ferry network to experience the lake from the water. Visit during late spring or early autumn for pleasant weather and fewer crowds. Wake up early to enjoy the peaceful morning reflections before the lake comes alive with visitors, and don't forget your camera. Every viewpoint feels worthy of a postcard. Number 7. The Dolomites, Italy's mountain paradise. Far from Italy's famous cities lies a landscape that feels almost untouched by time. The Dolomites are a spectacular mountain range where towering limestone peaks rise dramatically above emerald valleys, alpine forests, and crystal-clear lakes. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this region transforms with every season. During summer, endless hiking trails lead through wildflower meadows and panoramic mountain passes, while winter covers the landscape in snow, creating one of Europe's premier destinations for skiing and snowboarding. Hidden between the mountains are charming alpine villages, where traditional wooden chalets, local cuisine, and centuries-old traditions reflect a unique blend of Italian and Austrian cultures. Every sunrise paints the pale rock formations in shades of pink and orange, creating the famous natural phenomenon known as enrosadira, making the Dolomites one of the most photogenic landscapes on Earth. Base yourself in Ortisei or Cortina d'Ampezzo to explore the region easily. Visit Lago di Braias early in the morning before the crowds arrive, and take the cable car to Sicily Ridge for one of Italy's most iconic mountain panoramas. Weather can change quickly, so bring layers even during summer hikes. Number 6. Sicily, island of ancient civilizations. Separated from mainland Italy by a narrow stretch of sea, Sicily feels like a country of its own. For thousands of years, Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Normans, and Spaniards all left their mark here, creating one of the richest cultural landscapes in the Mediterranean. Ancient temples stand beside Baroque towns, vibrant markets overflow with local flavors, and dramatic coastlines surround an island dominated by the powerful presence of Mount Etna, Europe's most active volcano. Walking through Sicily means discovering layers of history while enjoying some of Italy's finest cuisine, from fresh seafood and handmade pasta to world-famous cannoli and granita. Whether you're wandering through the ancient streets of Syracuse, admiring the Greek theater of Taormina, or watching lava fields stretch across Etna's slopes, every part of the island offers a completely different experience, blending history, nature, and tradition into one unforgettable destination. Rent a car to fully appreciate Sicily's diversity, as many of its most beautiful locations are best reached by road. Plan at least 4 or 5 days to explore beyond the major cities. And if you visit Mount Etna, always join a certified guided tour for the safest and most rewarding experience. Number 5. Florence, birthplace of the Renaissance. Few cities have changed the course of human history as profoundly as Florence. Often called the birthplace of the Renaissance, this remarkable city became the center of art, science, architecture, and innovation during one of Europe's greatest cultural movements. Walking through its historic streets feels like stepping inside a living museum, where masterpieces appear around nearly every corner. The magnificent Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore dominates the skyline with its iconic dome, while elegant bridges cross the Arno River and centuries-old palaces tell stories of powerful families like the Medici. Here, the genius of Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Botticelli, and countless other artists helped shape the modern world. Yet Florence isn't only about museums and monuments. Its lively squares, artisan workshops, local markets, and traditional trattorias create an atmosphere where history and everyday life blend effortlessly, inviting visitors to slow down and appreciate every detail. Book tickets in advance for the Uffizi Gallery and the Accademia to avoid long queues. Climb to Piazzale Michelangelo before sunset for one of the most spectacular panoramic views in Italy. Then spend the evening wandering the quieter streets beyond the main tourist areas to experience Florence at its most authentic. Number 4. Venice, the floating city. There is no place on Earth quite like Venice. Built across more than 100 small islands connected by hundreds of bridges, this extraordinary city has no roads, only winding canals where boats replace cars, and centuries of history seem to float effortlessly on the water. Every narrow alley leads to hidden squares, elegant churches, or quiet canals lined with colorful facades that reflect beautifully in the calm water below. At the heart of the city, the magnificent St. Mark's Square welcomes visitors with grand architecture, while the Grand Canal cuts through Venice like a living highway, surrounded by magnificent palaces that tell the story of one of the world's greatest maritime republics. Whether you're watching gondolas glide beneath ancient bridges or simply wandering without a map, Venice rewards curiosity at every turn. It's a city where getting lost isn't a mistake. It's part of the experience, revealing hidden corners that feel untouched by time. Visit early in the morning or later in the evening when the streets become quieter and the city feels more intimate. Ride the Vaporetto along the Grand Canal for incredible views at a fraction of the cost of a gondola ride. Venture beyond St. Mark's Square into neighborhoods like Cannaregio or Dorsoduro to discover a more authentic side of Venice, where locals still live and everyday life unfolds beside the canals. Number 3. Amalfi Coast, Italy's most scenic coastline. Few places capture the beauty of the Mediterranean quite like the Amalfi Coast. Stretching along southern Italy's dramatic shoreline, this UNESCO World Heritage destination is a breathtaking combination of towering cliffs, colorful villages, crystal-clear waters, and winding roads carved into the mountainside. Every turn reveals another unforgettable panorama, where pastel houses seem to cling impossibly to the cliffs above the sparkling sea. Villages like Positano, Amalfi, and Ravello each offer their own unique charm, from elegant beaches and bustling piazzas to peaceful gardens overlooking the coastline. The scent of lemon groves fills the air, fishing boats drift across turquoise waters, and spectacular sunsets paint the cliffs in warm shades of gold and orange. Whether you're exploring narrow stairways, relaxing by the sea, or enjoying fresh seafood with an ocean view, the Amalfi Coast perfectly captures the romance and timeless beauty that make Italy one of the world's most beloved destinations. Stay overnight instead of visiting on a day trip to experience the coastline after the crowds leave. Travel by ferry whenever possible for breathtaking views from the water and to avoid heavy road traffic. Visit in May, June, or September for warm weather, pleasant temperatures, and a more relaxed atmosphere. Number 2. Tuscany. The heart of the Italian countryside. If there is one landscape that perfectly represents Italy, it is Tuscany. Rolling hills covered with vineyards, endless rows of cypress trees, medieval hilltop villages, and golden fields create scenery that has inspired artists, photographers, and travelers for centuries. Life moves at a slower pace here, where family-owned wineries, traditional farms, and historic towns preserve customs that have remained unchanged for generations. Every village tells its own story. San Gimignano rises above the countryside with its medieval towers. Montepulciano welcomes visitors with world-famous wines, while Pienza offers breathtaking views across the peaceful Val d'Orcia. Beyond its famous landscapes, Tuscany is also a celebration of authentic Italian culture, where simple local cuisine, handcrafted traditions, and warm hospitality become part of every journey, whether you're driving through quiet country roads or enjoying a sunset over the vineyards. Tuscany invites you to slow down and appreciate the beauty found in life's simplest moments. Rent a car to fully experience Tuscany's countryside, as many of its most beautiful villages are best explored at your own pace. Visit during spring or early autumn when the weather is ideal and the vineyards are at their most vibrant. Leave time for spontaneous stops. You'll often discover unforgettable viewpoints and hidden villages that never appear in guidebooks. Number 1. Rome, the Eternal City. Every journey through Italy leads here. Rome is more than a capital city. It's a living timeline where over 2,000 years of history unfold around every corner. Ancient ruins stand beside Renaissance palaces. Magnificent fountains decorate lively piazzas, and vibrant neighborhoods blend seamlessly with some of the world's greatest archaeological treasures. Walking through Rome means following the footsteps of emperors, artists, philosophers, and millions of travelers who have shaped the story of Western civilization. From the mighty Colosseum and the Roman Forum to the timeless Pantheon and the elegant streets surrounding Piazza Navona and the Trevi Fountain, every landmark reveals another chapter of the city's extraordinary past. Yet Rome is not only about monuments. It's the aroma of fresh espresso in a quiet cafe, the sound of church bells echoing through narrow streets, and the simple joy of discovering history, where everyday life continues to unfold. Few cities in the world make the past feel so alive. Spend at least 3 full days exploring the city and walk whenever possible, as many of Rome's greatest treasures are hidden between its famous landmarks. Visit the Colosseum and Roman Forum early in the morning, then explore the historic center in the evening when the monuments are beautifully illuminated. Rome is a city that rewards patience. Take your time, wander without a plan, and let history reveal itself one street at a time. Italy is not just a country, it's a journey through art, history, mountains, coastlines, and timeless traditions. From colorful seaside villages, to majestic alpine peaks, to Renaissance masterpieces, and ancient empires, every destination tells a different chapter of Italy's remarkable story. In Italy, the past doesn't disappear, it becomes part of everyday life. So tell me, which place would you visit first? Subscribe and let's explore the world together.